This is Rob. He might be the best one-on-one player of all of YouTube. He is currently undefeated in ones, and at this rate, I'm not sure who's going to be able to stop him. His dominant play has prompted me to scout the strengths and weaknesses in his game. If you pay attention, you might be able to avoid ending up like this guy. Rob's game revolves around his jump shot. The man shot 37% from 3 during his last season playing Division III basketball, so it's not surprising that he's able to shoot from distance. What is remarkable is the speed at which he gets his jump shot off. While most players need to pause at the top of their jump shot before following through with the ball, Rob is able to get the ball up all in one motion. His release is so fast that defenders won't even get a chance to put a hand up before the ball is in the hoop. This means that if you sag off on Rob, you're cooked. His ability to shoot also opens up other areas of his game. Because defenders know how good of a shooter he is, he doesn't even have to fully pump fake to get defenders to jump. And when defenders try to get close and force a drive, he has several moves to get to the basket. His go-to move is the hezzy going right. To perform the move, he takes one setup dribble to the side, splits his feet wide as if he was going into a crossover, and then explodes straight to the rim. He gets at least 3 points a game using this move, so if I was guarding him, I would try to at least force him to actually cross over. He also uses a great job of using his off arm to fend off hand checks from aggressive defenders. Watch out for the right hand hezzy next time he plays. One mistake I've seen a lot of defenders make when guarding Rob is that they for some reason shade him right. This doesn't really make sense to me considering that he's right-handed and he seems to prefer to drive right anyway. If I was guarding Rob, I'd at least be like Day here and try to bait him into a jumper dribbling left. You have to pick your poison.
Defense wins championship, you feel me? So, god damn.
Another advantage Rob has is that he's simply bigger and stronger than most players. His opponents are unable to match up against him physically, and he takes full advantage of this. On offense, Rob has the strength to simply back down his opponents into the rim anytime he wants. On drives, he's able to absorb a lot of body contact, which allows him to rack up paint points. His physicality extends to the defensive side of the ball as well, where he's able to wall up and prevent players from bullying their way to the rim. His size forces a lot of skilled players into some pretty tough shots. Speaking of defense, Rob is a pretty well-rounded defender. The fact that he's been able to shut out guys like Scoob shows that he's able to do it on both sides of the ball. He moves his feet well, and he does a great job of cutting off angles to the basket. He stays low and sticks to the body of his opponents on drives, and his size forces them into some uncomfortable fadeaways. When you watch his games, there is always a noticeable difference in the quality of shots he gets versus the quality of shots his opponents take. Overall, I have to rank Rob at the top of my one-on-one tier list. The ease at which he's been able to beat his opponents really differentiates him from the rest of the pack. While I do think Frigga and Moon would have a chance against him, I would have to put my money on Rob if I was a betting man. He doesn't really have any glaring weaknesses, and his game is suited to do well in a one-on-one setting. It will be interesting to see who's able to overtake him in the rankings moving forward. Let me know what you think about his game, and comment below who I should scout next.